If you look at the education sector, we have been going through waves of disruption. You saw, for example, 4 or 5 years ago, there was that very avid interest in MOOC, massive online courses, right? And there's also been a lot of ventures into flipped classroom learning, into blended learning, into the use of augmented reality, virtual reality. And I remember, about 15 years ago, actually starting a class on Second Life. So we have actually been very much disruptive in our outlook, although the sort of classic Socratic style of exposition and learning within the classroom certainly has its value, which is why it has not withered away. So while there have been various dimensions of higher education that have evolved and adapted, there are some classics that, we don't want to give up on, right? And I think that's where higher education has actually been sort of uncommonly prepared for this crisis. And the reason I say this is because I remembered as a very junior assistant professor negotiating the pressures of SARS in 2003. I was only in my second year of being an academic, and we were suddenly dealing with this onslaught of this health crisis. And we were having to shift classes online, and it wasn't easy in those days, right? But what happened after SARS was tremendously valuable, because every year after that, our university, at that time I was at National University of Singapore, so that we had to do an e-learning week where all of our classes would migrate online. And we would joke about how, this is just to prepare for the next big crisis. And well, guess what? The next big crisis did come.